Hi Leo, welcome to the full moon in Leo reading for February 5th, 2023. This is your moon, and you have the sun. How funny is that? Um, the sun is going to be your theme for the next 2 weeks. That's like a rebirth. It is enlightenment. It's the sun on your back. It's warmth. It's feeling social. It's wanting to be in the limelight. It is a wonderful, wonderful card. It can be healing. It's empowerment. It's happiness. It's joy. It's everything a sunflower would bring you. It's optimistic. Um, it's a lovely card. So let's see how that plays out for your reading. What now? It's a full moon. Full moons close out cycles. So in the 2 weeks, you're going to be closing out a cycle. You have the Ten of Cups here, which is fulfillment, happy family, harmony, um, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, the sun that shines after the rain and, creates that beautiful prism in the sky. It's a wonderful card. It's faith. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is review, right? You're editing, you're reviewing what has gone on and how you would like it to go further. And, it's kind of like, where do I go from here? This is my harvest. Would I plant the same seeds again? Do I really want more kale in my life? It's that kind of energy. So it's this moment where you're reassessing, and it's also the fact that you need a little patience because the fruits are ripening. And with the Ten of Cups, I mean, I think you can see that, right? Also, 10 is one cycle that's ending well and new one's beginning. So I can see that the cycle that's beginning is this happiness, this fulfillment, and probably what is ending for you, you are taking stock and you are looking back and seeing what you would do differently in this new cycle and how you could do it differently and what it means for you. And it's kind of like picking and choosing a little bit, editing, reassessment. Okay? This is you and how you're dealing with it. Oh, you have the moon. That makes perfect sense. So for me, the sun is illuminating some things for you that you need to kind of take stock in. Okay? Sun is illumination, it's enlightenment. So it's enlightening you to understanding a few things that have gone on in the past. And the moon will bring up some deep subconscious thinking or thoughts or fears even, and or there could be some fuzziness around things. You don't see them completely clearly with the moon. But it brings it up so that you can look at them, so you can look at your fears and face them head on and shine the sun, shine a light on it so that it does no longer have that hold on you. It's no longer a fear. It's something that you faced head on, and it's nothing to worry about now. You have the Knight of Swords, so this is somebody who wants to move forward quickly. If this was in another position, I'd say it's something coming in or out of your situation, but this is you. And it's because of the position that it's in, this is you and what you're planning to do. This is somebody who wants to move a little too quickly. This is a very fast-paced knight. He's the knight in shining armor who's coming in to save the day, and then he leaves just as quickly as he comes in. So it can be these fears, these emotions, these thoughts that come up, and then they quickly leave. They come just as quickly, because it seems to me like you deal with them head on as they come with the Knight of Swords. This can be a bit of an aggressive energy as well, and with the moon there, maybe your emotions can get the better of you. So you want to take care where that's concerned. You can kind of get a little bit aggressive. If somebody touches on something that you prefer not to see or that you don't want to look at with the moon, something that you're fearful of. But again, it could also just be that you deal with it immediately. All right. As a result, you have the World card. So number one, that can be some travel, but the World for me is about ending one cycle, and you're just doing small things to move on to the next cycle, which is exactly what this moon is about. And because it's your moon, you're really wrapping up something kind of neat and tidy and finishing it up. But this is the 2 weeks of wrapping it up, okay? Sometimes the World can mean that you are in a protective spiritual box, so that wreath around her kind of keeps her in that circle, it keeps her in that box. But this is you have the cardinal signs around you, so this is a protective spiritual box, maybe so that this doesn't affect you as much as it normally would. But it is moving on, and it's moving on, and there's just little things that you have to do before you move on to the next really big cycle here. And we are moving on to a new 20-year cycle, so, and this is the card of 21. So there you go. You have the Knight of Pentacles here with this card. This is an offer of some sort, and it's a good firm offer. You might wait before you jump on it, even though this card is quite quick too. The Knight of Pentacles is the opposite. He will think it through. He'll make sure that it's the right time, the right place, the right land to drop his seeds, to plant his crop. He knows what season he should do it in. It's just a very practical, slow-moving knight. So I find that very interesting. So this cycle is definitely coming. It has something wonderful to offer, but it might not go as quickly as you would want it to, with that Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles opposing each other. They're even against each other, so they're pulling. I feel that tension pulling at each other. Not in a negative way, but it's just wanting to start something new, but having to wait to do it. Yeah. But it's a nice firm offer with the Knight of Pentacles. I like that. So let's get some clarification cards. With the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords. Yeah, this is really reconsidering things. The Page of Swords cuts away any doubt, any questions that he might have, anything that's clouding his thoughts. He's going to use some detective work and find out what is true, what is real, and clearing away any confusion with the Page of Swords. That's my Taurus card. They work very hard to do that, but it is definitely a detective card, without a doubt. And the King of Cups goes along with the Moon and the Knight of Swords. So this could have something to do with business, your own business, because the King of Cups is my Cancer card, but it is the entrepreneur card. And it's also somebody who has mastered his emotions, or he is taking this lifetime to learn to master his emotions. That's his trajectory, and it's the Cancer card, so it's a cardinal sign, and this is the card of expecting the best. The Cancers do their very best, and they expect other people to do that. That's what cardinal signs are. They are people who are forging new pathways. So I do feel that with the Knight of Swords. The moon just means that you don't see it clearly yet. And funny enough, the moon really affects water signs. So this is about, yeah, it's absolutely about dealing with your emotions. Now, this can be somebody else who comes in to help you with that or to show it to you. They can be the catalyst, but they can also be the person that kind of rubs you the wrong way, that you have to get your emotions under control, or to really face your shadow self, your darker fears, your fears. Okay. And then for the World and the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Empress. Very nice. This is the Mother card. If you're a male, this can be your wife, your girlfriend, your bestie. If you're a female, this can be you, or it can be another female. But this is the Abundance card. And with that Knight of Pentacles and the World, wow, that's a winning combination right there. If you can get your a handle on your fears, forget about it. There's really no stopping you. I mean, with the Empress, so the Knight of Pentacles is offering you something. The Empress is abundance, and it's the world. I mean, it's kind of like you have the world in your hands, or the you're being offered the world, which could mean in that case a traveling situation. It doesn't mean you're going to get the entire world. But I'm kidding, Leo. The Empress card is nature. She's abundance. She's fertility. So if somebody wants to have children, because we do have the Ten of Cups here, and this is coming up in a few readings already, so there can be people, this can be a very fertile time. Also, I would say with that Knight of Pentacles and the Empress, you will wait for the right moment. You know exactly when to plant, because you're part of the earth and you feel it and you know it, and you know when it's time to plant, when you will get the best yield. So really, really winning combination. Really nice. The World, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Very, very nice. There's a creative potential here with this as well. You may be working with females as well. It could be a female that offers you something. But there is definitely feminine energy with the Venus card. Nice. Really nice. It all's well that ends well with this one. And it is about getting your emotions in control, dealing with those fears, those deep subconscious fears, and facing them head on with that Knight of Swords. Yeah, nice. And I'll tell you, we are rewarded when we do that. The universe rewards for that. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. So, what does Spirit want you to know? You have the Queen of Cups. This is my Scorpio card. This is could be your intuition is very strong, especially with the Moon card there and the Queen of Cups. So you could have premonitions, you could have psychic and intuitive premonitions. You could also really be, I really do feel like there is a major focus on your emotions here. And because the Queen of Cups is highly focused on her emotions, where the King has mastered them, she's focusing on doing that. But she's also focused on some other interesting, mysterious things. It's a nice card. This Queen goes deep. And as far as I'm concerned, the moon is talking about the depth of your emotion, as is the Ten of Cups. And really, honestly, this is a period where you're dealing with your shadow self and coming out smelling like a rose. This is the great work, you know? This is it. This is transformation. This is alchemy. Nice. Very, very nice. Well done, Leo. I wish you the best for the next 2 weeks. I don't think I have to because I think you've got it all under control. You certainly will by the end of the 2 weeks. I wish you the very best. I'm so grateful that good things are happening for you. There really feels like a shift in energy now. And yeah, you did good. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. I do dailies. Thank you. Enjoy.